everyone, welcome to the channel. I hope you guys are doing well, and today's video is all about what people need to know about you. So for this reading, I've got 4 piles for you to choose from. This is pile 1, this is pile 2, this is pile 3, and this is pile 4. So you guys can now take a moment and see which pile or piles you're most drawn to. And after you've selected your pile, there are timestamps in the description box below which you can use to jump ahead to your reading to see exactly what it is that people need to know about you. So let's get started. Hello pile 1, welcome to your reading. Let's see what people need to know about you. Okay, we have 5 of Wands, Page of Cups, 3 of Wands, 8 of Pentacles, and 3 of Swords. Okay, so a pile 1, the first thing that I'm seeing for you guys based on these cards is that you are, the first thing that people need to know about you is that you are a very ambitious person. You aim high and you do your best to kind of, reach your goals, to achieve whatever it is that you've set out to do, despite the obstacles that stand in your way. I feel like a lot of times when you make a decision, hardly anybody supports you, hardly anyone. Most of the times it's literally no one that tells you that, yeah, go for it, do this, I get it, this is your passion, you have every right to follow your passion and all of that. Nobody support you. Everybody will call you crazy with this Page of Cups here. Everybody will be like, your ideas are too far-fetched. They are, they're too big. They're impossible to achieve. Every single time, people just put you down. They just try and put you down. They're just never there to support you. And the thing is that people think that, especially those who are jealous of you and they're trying to kind of put you down just so that you won't succeed. I feel like this is like a big message for those people, pile 1, that nothing can stop you from achieving what you want, because you guys are that ambitious. If somebody tries to argue you, I feel like you guys are so strong, like mentally, in terms of your decisions, in terms of your morals. And some people will even say that you're stubborn, just because once you've set out to do something, you are going to do it no matter what people say. And I feel like a lot of times with this 5 of Wands here, you get into a lot of conflict with people, a lot of arguments, a lot of fights. People start giving you ultimatums. They're just like, either you pick us or you pick your career or you pick this other person, all of that. Like, they throw a lot of ultimatums at you, and I feel like that really kind of hurts you as well, like, because you were expecting them to support you. You're expecting that, they're gonna stand by you, cheer you on, but all they do is create problems for you. Or they'll just argue with you about that whole thing. They'll try and stop you from going towards whatever it is that you want to do. So, but people need to understand that going against you, turning against you, fighting with you, arguing with you is not going to work. It's just a waste of their energy. You're like this lion. You cannot be tamed, pile 1. You just cannot be tamed. And with this 3 of Wands, the thing is that it is your destiny to progress, and people need to understand that trying to stop you, trying to tell you not to do something, it's literally like trying to stop your progress. And obviously when your progress is literally destined, a pile 1, so nothing they can do or say can stop that from happening. That is why when you still go after the things that you want, when you still go after your goals despite people telling you not to, it's not because you're stubborn. It is because you know exactly what you want. Like, you're crystal clear. Like with the whole mirror thing here, you are crystal clear about what you want. And the thing is, it is destined for you to achieve those things. It is literally written in your destiny by the universe itself. And that is why, yeah, and you're a very progressive individual. That is another thing that people need to know about you. You're very progressive. Some of you guys might even be ahead of your time. You guys get ideas, and you have, your belief system is far advanced, and it's far, like, ahead of people of like this time and this generation. And it doesn't matter which generation you belong to, your ideas have always been like that. Some people might even, if they're joking around with you, they would even say that, are you from the future or something, because that's what you're talking about. You're literally talking about the future. So yeah, that clearly tells me you're a very progressive individual, and people need to understand that. Because and when it comes to progress, it's better not to stop that person. It's better not to stop it from happening. That is why I'm telling you, people shouldn't even bother trying to stop you from progressing in life, because that is what you're meant to do. That is what you're meant to, that is what you're here for. And if they're just stopping you, like this Three of Swords energy, they're just hurting you. And people don't understand that. I mean, if you have big goals, pile one, if you have big dreams, you want to, say for example, you want to live by yourself, okay? You have, let's take this, like, okay, for example, you are living with a bunch of friends right now, because that is what you guys planned your entire life, that okay, we're gonna live together. Or you're living with your family or something, it depends, whatever your circumstances are. But now you want to, be independent. You want to live by yourself. You want to experience the world by yourself. People take it personally. They think that, they will think that you don't like them, or you don't love them anymore, or that you're sick of them or something. That's what they'll assume. That's the worst they'll throw at you. They'll try and emotional blackmail you into staying with them. But all they're doing is actually hurting you. Because your intention is not that you don't love them anymore, or you don't like them, or you cannot stand them anymore. Your intention for wanting to live on your own, or for wanting to be independent, is so that you can experience the world on your own. You can do different things. It has nothing to do with how you feel for your friends or your family. You love them. That is evident. But I feel like with the Three of Swords here, you have been through a lot of heartbreak and a lot of pain, because your own people refuse to understand you. Your own people refuse to support you. They don't see the potential that you have. Even if they see it, they don't want to acknowledge it. They don't want to admit to it that, yeah, you are this talented individual. As long as you're living with them, you're under their control, that's the extent of the acknowledgement that you'll get. That is when that is till that point where they'll acknowledge your talent and your gifts. But the moment you try to get out of their hold, you try to become independent, that is when, they start with the emotional blackmail. They constantly start telling you that, oh, you don't love us. Oh, we are too much for you now. You have other priorities. You love somebody else. That those people are no longer important to you. So they think that they can emotionally blackmail you, but they're just hurting you. They're hurting you in the process, and they're kind of making it easier for you to kind of just leave them behind and move forward. Though you don't want to do that. You really don't, because you're such a loving person, because you have Page of Cups here, and this the Wands energy. You guys can see the fire. It's so intense, and fire is all about passion and intensity, and you love people so strongly, pile one, that when they don't understand your love, and maybe for some of you guys want to be independent. You want to go out into the world so that you can do better for your family. So for some of you guys, you want to go out and earn more for your family. In terms of your friends, maybe you want to go out and experience the world so that you can give your friends the same experiences, so that later you can call them or something and just bring more knowledge to them. But see, because you are sincere, your intentions are pure, your intentions come from a place of sincerity, of honesty. But people just don't understand that. They are all about hurting you, and they don't understand that. They need to understand. They need to know that their words, their lack of support actually hurts you. I mean, you're a human being. You might have big goals. We all have big goals, but you're still human. You have feelings. You want that support. No matter how independent you try to be, at the end of the day, you will feel better if somebody is there for you, to support you. And of course, with the Eight of Pentacles, this is like, another thing that people need to know about you is that you are a very hardworking individual. You love to work. People need to understand that just because you're busy with work doesn't mean that, you're avoiding them or that you don't love them anymore. You're just busy with your work because you're a hardworking person and that you love your work. This really tells me that you guys really feel a lot of pain. So for some of you guys, with the Three of Swords, I'm also getting that some of you guys might be really emotionally sensitive. It's not a bad thing. It's just something that people need to understand about you, that you are an emotional person and, you are sensitive, and people need to respect that. They need to work around it, with you. They need to take that into account when they're talking to you. Okay, so we have Death. We're just getting to know what else did people... Oh, we have Five of Swords. Another 5. Okay. 3 of Cups. Oh, 3. Interesting. The Chariot. Page of Swords. Another page coming through. Okay. I also feel like with this page energy, a pile 1, that no matter how mature and independent you try to be, regardless of your age, there's still that inner child in you that wants people's love, that wants people's attention. You try to be strong. I can see that with all this, like this lion thing, cheetah, whatever that thing is. And all the fire and everything, you try to be really strong, especially in times of adversity, especially when there's a problem, when you guys are not going through a good time. You guys do your best to stay strong for the people you love, for the people you care about. And I feel like people take that for granted when it comes to you. They're like, oh yeah, pile 1 is there. People start relying on you. They start depending on you because they expect you to be the strong one. They expect you to be the sensible one. For some of you guys, maybe you guys are the eldest child as well. You are maybe amongst your friends, you are the eldest something, but... Or even if you're not the eldest, you just have this air of maturity about you that people just automatically assume, or that you are the eldest, that you are the one with the most experience. Okay, so that because of that, people just start taking you for granted. They just assume that you're gonna take the responsibility, you're gonna do everything, and they'll all they have to do is just rely on you. All they have to do is just depend on you. And I feel like that really they kind of just ignore the fact that you are also someone who would need care, and who needs love, who needs somebody to take care of them, though you're strong most of the time. I'm not saying that, oh, you are a damsel or you are weak and you need help, or that you are so weak that you need somebody to take care of you. No, I'm pretty sure all of you watching this, you guys are independent and strong. And, you guys are more than capable of taking care of yourself. But sometimes, it's nice when somebody's there for you. Somebody's there to take care of you, But I feel like in your case, maybe you guys lack that with this 3 of Swords here. Maybe you are missing that aspect. So people need to understand that as much as they expect you to give them love, you also need to be given that same amount of love and consideration. You're always there to support people with the 3 of Cups here. This is clearly telling me that you're always there to cheer people on, whatever their goals are, no matter how big, how preposterous their dreams are. You are always encouraging everyone, pile 1. And if somebody wants their own personal cheerleader, I feel like they should just come to you. They really should, because you would constantly encourage them. You will never tell them not to pursue their goals. And I feel like with this 5 of Swords, some people also need to understand, and maybe this is something that you haven't told people about yourself, is that at one point in your life, you guys experienced, some not so nice behavior from people. Some of you guys might have experienced bullying in school, in college, maybe even not in those settings, but probably at your workplace, in your personal life, maybe. So People need to understand that as well about you, that you also are coming from this place of pain, like you are hiding your pain. There is this person inside of you who needs that love, who needs that reassurance that everything is going to be okay. When you're the, I feel like you guys are the ones who are constantly going around telling everybody that, you know, it's going to be okay, don't give up, it's a tough time, but things will get better. But when it comes to you, look at this, we have that card here. I'll get to the meaning of this card later, but you guys can see this person's all by, the skeleton is all by himself, you know. And I just feel like when it comes to you guys, this is it, you know. You guys don't have anyone to come and tell you that it's going to be okay, that don't give up. I feel like instead of just, I feel like with you guys, just somebody telling you that they're there for you is more than enough for you to achieve literally anything you set out to do with this Chariot here. It's clearly evident that just with just a bit of support, even just some moral support, not even financial or anything of that sort, even just this moral support, somebody just coming and telling you that you can do it and I'm there for you, that is more than enough to help you power through, to help you achieve your goals, pile one. But people don't do that. They really don't, I don't know, either they don't want you to succeed, or they're just afraid of losing you, or they're just trying to look out for you, because some people think that by stopping a person from being independent, by stopping a person from doing what they love, they're doing the right thing, because they think they know better. They think they know, they have more experience, so they don't want you to get hurt. I mean, everybody will have their own opinions, you know. So, but they need to understand that, I mean, it'll be so much better if they'll just support you, and then all of you guys can celebrate together, you know, rather than fighting with you, arguing with you, stopping you from doing what you want to do in life. People are just like, they're forcing you to kind of cut them off and live on your own. You know, if they would just support you, they'll understand that your intentions are pure. Your intentions are not to hurt anyone. If you want to pursue your goals, it's because of your own happiness. And pile one, I want you guys to understand that your happiness is important. You have the right to be happy. You have the right to pursue your goals. Whatever you're passionate about, you have the right to work on it, to pursue it. If somebody's not happy, then I think that says more about them than it does about you. Like, they can throw all sorts of accusations at you that you don't love them and you don't care about them, but you know the truth. You know that your intentions are pure, and those people need to understand that. But I feel like they really don't. They hurt you. They kind of try to hurt you, or they kind of attack that place that is, you know, they try to hurt this vulnerable side of yours, and that is not okay. That is really not. I feel like people have hurt you a lot for no reason, literally no reason. Okay, we have peace. We have round and round. We have unfinished a symphony. Okay, I'm feeling called to read this from the book for round and round. So let me see what the book has to say about this. This is card number 25. Okay, there we go. All right. Essential meanings: the spiral quality of events when a lesson isn't quite integrated, cycles you are challenged to break, revisiting a pattern from a new perspective. So look at this. This is saying here that cycles you are challenged to break. Pile one, what I want you to understand is that you guys are people. You guys are the ones who are here to break generational curses, whatever generational unhealthy patterns, whatever those traumas are. You are here to break them. And maybe that is why people end up being so difficult when it comes to you. People are so difficult. They never agree with what you want. And you often feel as if, you know, you are really different from everybody else. we have this unfinished symphony. I don't know, I'm just getting this message from this card, even though I'm pretty sure that's not the message for this card, but I'm really getting this message that you are this one-of-a-kind person. You often feel kind of detached. I don't know, you just feel kind of cut off from your people, because you're just like, no, nobody understands me. Nobody will ever know what I want to do. Nobody understands that this is the thing now. This is what I'm here for. And this has been going on for a long time, Pile 1. And I feel like the universe has kind of sent you here to these people, to your family or your friends, whoever's into this, the whole generational trauma thing. You have been sent to this particular family for a reason. And that reason is to break those generational curses, to break that generational trauma, those unhealthy patterns that been going on, because I feel like once you do that, you will give the next upcoming generations the chance to live a better life. So yes, things are tough. Things will be tough. People will stand against you. People will question you. They will do all sorts of things, but you need to understand that if you're not going to break it, then the cycle is going to continue. You have a big task ahead of you, Pile 1, and that's why I'm saying it's better if somebody is there to support you, somebody is there to listen to you, to give you that love, that to talk to you, because you also need an outlet. You know, if you just keep things bottled up, it's not going to help. And then we have a Peace here. So this clearly tells me that people need to understand that you're not trying to create problems for people. Just because you want something doesn't mean that the other person has to take it personally and blame you for it. You are a peacemaker. You love peace. You love spreading peace. You're all about it. And people really need to know this about you guys. All right. So this is all I have for you, Pile 1. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again very soon. Bye. Hello, Pile 2. Welcome to your reading. Let's see what people need to know about you. Okay, we have 4 of Pentacles, 3 of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, King of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. Okay. Guys, with all this pentacle energy, and then there's this big star over here in the Wheel of Fortune, Pile 2. I'm getting this message that one thing that people need to know about you is that you are a star. Okay, you've come to people's lives. You come into this world as a blessing. You know, you are somebody's wish come true. Like literally, I'm not just talking about your family here, that, oh, your family wished for you and then here you are. I'm literally saying that there's somebody out there in this world who literally wished for a person like you. So, and I feel like you guys are so much more special than people give you credit for. You guys are literally stars, but people treat you like, you know, that you're not. They treat you, they say all sorts of things to you and everything, but I feel like people don't understand just how good you are with money. People really don't understand that. Some people might even say, oh, you are a spendthrift, like all you do is shopping all the time, or you buy stuff for no reason and that you're wasting money. I feel like people need to know that the opposite about you is true. I mean, even if you're buying something, I feel like you often make smart investments that will last you a long time, you know, that will prove beneficial for you in the long run, even if it's not looking very beneficial at this point. So people need to understand that you have this natural gift of finances, you know, of maintaining money, making money, saving money, and I feel like people should really kind of give you control of their finances. Like they should literally be like, for example, if you have a friend and that friend has a bank account or something, that friend should literally give you their card and be like, you keep it because, you know, you'll keep it safe for me. you are a very trustworthy person, pile 2. Very trustworthy, very dependable, very reliable person. That's what I'm saying. Even if somebody is literally trusting you with all their money, you're gonna keep it safe. You will not, no matter what the situation you're in, you will never spend anybody else's money. You are very independent in terms of that. You're like, no, this is not my money. My friend or my colleague or whatever, they have entrusted me with this. I am not going to break their trust. Even though, some people will spend that money and be like, no, I'll pay them. I'll use my own money to pay them back or something. Even you won't even do that. You're like, no, if I don't have money right now, I don't have it, but I'm not going to use their money ever. So that's how trustworthy you are. That's how dependable you are. And I feel like with this Four of Pentacles, not in the normal, like Rider-Waite tarot deck pile 2, you see that this person's trying to hold on to money with all their might. That's the depiction. So this also tells me that in this scenario, I feel like people need to understand just how much you value them, just how much you care about them. I feel like people have a big misunderstanding about you. They think that, you don't care about people, that all you do is care about yourself, you're selfish. And that's what people think, and they often say to you that, oh, you don't care, all you care about is yourself, only your success matters to you. I feel like those people have no idea just how much you care about the other person. When it comes to your family, your loved ones, pile 2, you're so protective. You're so protective of them. Only you know all the things that you've protected your family from. Even though this is Three of Cups and the card of celebration and everything, I feel like this person, I don't even know if it's a girl or boy, but this figure, all these drops, they feel like teardrops to me. That's what they're looking like, pile 2. So I really feel like you've shed so many tears for your loved ones. You've protected them from so many horrible things in life, and you still continue to do so. Right now, you know all the problems you're going through, all the hardships you're facing, all the challenges that are in your life, and your loved ones don't have a clue about it. They have zero idea about what it is that you're going through. And even if they come and talk to you about it, you're not going to tell them. You're not, because you are like this King of Wands. The king and the queen, what do they, these two are like right next to each other. What does a king and a queen do? They protect their people. They take care of their people. They make sure that their people are living good lives, right? That's exactly your energy, pile 2. You're so selfless. I feel like people calling you selfish is such a wrong thing to say, because you're so incredibly selfless. I feel like you've kind of ignored your own desires. You've sacrificed your own dreams just so you can give somebody else their dream. Maybe your loved ones, maybe your friends, even a close coworker. But you sacrifice so much for people, and they don't understand. They don't see it. They really don't. And maybe some don't want to see it, but other people, it's like you don't let them see. You don't let them know. You're like that Robin Hood, or you're like Santa Claus, who comes at night, gives you the present, and then leaves, and nobody gets to know where they came from. You're like that. You're like people's Santa Claus. You go, you give them whatever they want, whatever people are asking for, you give it to them, and then you leave, and nobody even knows that it's been you. It's been you all along. Nobody knows. I feel like with this card, even though it's upright, all of that, but the main message that I'm getting with all these drops is that you've sacrificed a lot. You have sacrificed a lot. This could also be the drops of sweat, blood, tears, sweat, all of those things. You are so hardworking, pile 2. Some people might call you lazy. Some people might say, oh, you don't do anything. And I don't know, somewhere you're just like, it's okay, they don't know and they'll never know. And maybe for some of you guys are okay with that. Some of you guys feel frustrated, and you have every right to feel frustrated that people don't see your hard work. People don't see all that you're doing for this world. You really are a blessing. You are like this Wheel of Fortune, pile 2. Wherever you go, you give. You're such a giver, you know. You help out strangers. I just wish I could give you guys a big hug, and I just want you to know that I appreciate all that you do. I really am getting so emotional reading your cards and reading your energy, and I just wish people see that. People see you as the star that you are, because people make wishes upon a star. You know, every time they see a shooting star, or stars in general, they have this symbolism attached to them that if you make a wish upon a star, you're gonna get it. That is exactly your case. People come and tell you this is what they want. They give you this list of their desires, and you are like this. You're like this King of Wands. You know, you wave your magic wand, and voila, you give this person whatever it is that they want. You make people's wishes come true. And this also tells me that, you know, you also do like a lot of charity. You also give out a lot of your money, and not just to like underprivileged, but anybody who needs your help. You are there for them. You really are. And with this Queen of Pentacles, another thing that people need to know about you, pile 2, is that you are a very practical individual. You're a very calm and rational individual. Maybe at night you can let out your emotions and everything, but to the world, you will put up a strong front. You will be calm in the face of adversity. Not because you want to be strong for people, it is just how you are wired. This is how you operate, that when the problem is there, you focus on finding the solution to a problem, you work on resolving the problem. And then after that, maybe the whole magnitude of the problem kind of sinks in, and kind of you guys realize that I cannot believe I've just been through this. And then that is, I feel like that is when the emotions come. That is when you cry, when nobody's there, or when, you know, the problem has passed and you're just reflecting upon it. That is when it happens for you, I feel like. Okay, we have 9 of Pentacles, 6 of Swords in reverse. Okay, Queen of Pentacles. Oh, again, guys, confirmation. 10 of Swords. Yes, I can clearly see this energy. We have Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so pile 2 with this 10 of Swords and 6 of Swords in reverse. I feel like with this 10 of Swords, it's that, yeah, you've been through a lot, and you continue to go through a lot. You do so much for people, and every time you do something for someone, you do it with honesty, you do it with integrity, you do it with sincerity. And you guys can see all these 10 swords, right? All people do is stab you in the back. They're just not honest with you, and it hurts so much. You sacrifice everything for people. You give it your all. Just because I'm saying you have a magic wand doesn't mean that you're not reusing your resources. This is the real world. As much as we want to live in a magical world, we don't. This is the real world. Every time you want to buy something, every time you want to give someone something, there's a price to pay for it. And you pay that price. No matter how difficult it is for you, you pay that price. But people just betray you, they lie to you, and people need to understand that you're someone who's been hurt a lot, who's been through a lot of betrayal and heartache in their lives, or maybe you're still going through it right now. You're still in that, like for some of you guys, yeah, you might be in the process of healing towards, from all of this. Some of you guys are on the journey, on the path, but for some of you guys are still dealing with the pain, you haven't started your journey. So it all depends, like it's all different for you guys. But people need to understand that you're someone who's in pain. You hide your pain so well. With this Four of Pentacles, maybe you hide your pain a lot. You just keep it to yourself. You're like, no, people can never know what I'm going through. Maybe you don't want you think that if you tell people about your pain and everything, people will make fun of you. They're not gonna understand anything. So you know, you don't tell them. But pile 2, people need to know. Maybe you can show this to someone if this resonates with you. Maybe you can show this reading to someone and just be like, yeah, this is me, you know. But yeah, you are hurting. You've been through so much betrayal that it's hard for you to open up to people now. It's hard for you to give yourselves completely to somebody else, to trust somebody else completely blindly. It is literally impossible for you guys because it's 10 of Swords, guys. It's not even 3 or 4 or 5. It's 10. So much pain. Either life has thrown your way or people have just been incredibly nasty to you. But yeah, people need to know that you're also hurting. And then with the 6 of Swords in reverse, I feel like, you know, as much as you want to move on from this whole thing, people don't let you move on. I feel like maybe for some of you guys, betrayal occurred because you trusted someone despite other people telling you not to trust that person, you know, but that person ended up betraying you. So now everybody just mocks you and taunts you about that whole incident that occurred, you know. Even if that happened like 10-12 years ago, people don't let you forget it. People don't let you move on, and you have every right to move on. Pile 2, you have every right to live a comfortable life, to live a peaceful life. You have every right to do that. So but people don't let you move on. They just want to make sure that you are stuck in that dark place all the time. I don't know why people do that. I really don't understand what they get out of it other than hurting you. But this clearly shows that if there are people who are doing this, either they're not sincere to you at all, or it's just that maybe they don't want you to make the same mistake again, and maybe that is why. I'm not trying to justify the fact that they're mocking and taunting you all the time. They shouldn't be doing that, but I'm just giving out different perspectives because everybody has their own way of looking at the world, their own perspective. But they should understand that just rehashing the past all the time, it's hurting you. It hurts you. And it kind of just dims your light, which is not supposed to be the case here. You are like the star. You're supposed to shine all the time. You're supposed to sparkle. Pile 2. All right. And then we have this Nine of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, these two cards, and of course Knight of Pentacles as well. This also tells me that you are someone who brings a lot of comfort into people's lives. You're all about that. You want everybody to live a comfortable life, you know. You want everyone to kind of have whatever they want, whatever they desire. That is why, you know, you want to move forward in terms of your goals, you know. Like you've set out goals for yourself. You're like, okay, this is what I want to do. This is what I want to study, for example. But maybe you weren't able to do any of that because people just keep coming to you with their desires, with their list of things that they want, that they're expecting out of you. And you being the beautiful, selfless person that you are, Pile 2, you are sacrificing your own desires, your own future for those people. And when they don't appreciate it, when they don't acknowledge the effort you're making, of course you're going to be hurt. Like, it's so obvious. Like, it's literally a no-brainer. I wish people would see all that you've done for them and all that you continue to do, because you do a lot for people, Pile 2. You are so generous, so giving. and you don't have more 99% of the times you don't even expect anything in return. But just because you don't expect anything in return doesn't mean that people literally ignore all that you've done, you know? A little bit of acknowledgement will do wonders for you. It will really help you shine, because you will know that, yeah, there is somebody who cares, there is somebody who appreciates, and we all need that, you know? As much as we say, oh, I don't care what people think, or I don't care if I get compliments or not, it's just healthy, you know? It's a need that, yeah, people appreciate you, and it's perfectly fine if that is something that you require from people, pile 2, okay? So we have to the sea, here and now, no peace like home. Aw. I don't know. Okay, so to the sea, I feel like this card kind of tells me, along with this Wheel of Fortune, that another thing that people need to know about you is that you love to travel. And if it's possible for you, if you could, you would love to travel the world. You would love to go around, explore different places, explore different cultures. You would love to do that, but I feel like you're not able to because of the responsibilities that you have, of all the demands people make of you, whatever expectations people have of you. You're not able to kind of do what you want, but I feel like you love it. And this also tells me, also with this card, I mean, even though this house is in the sky and all, but there's this blue here, all the blue. So this also tells me that another thing that people need to know about you is that you love to be around water, going to the beach, being in the pool, lake, something, river. You love being around water, and that is where you get a lot of peace. So people need to know that in order for you to have some peace, they should take you to the beach, maybe. You know, they should help you get a home somewhere near a body of water, or even if there's no body of water, maybe in your home you should have a swimming pool or something. People need to understand that for your well-being, for your mental health, physical health, water is super important. Yeah, so then we have here and now. So this tells me that another thing that people need to understand about you is that you don't live in the past, nor do you worry. That's why I feel like this Queen of Pentacles card has come up twice for you guys. Also, this is green, just like the Pentacles. So this tells me that you're a very practical person, and people need to understand that you live in the moment. You know, people are either living in the past or they're worrying about the future. That's all it is. But you are that unique person, pile 2. That is why, you know, you are so happy. That's why, maybe not happy, but you're content. We have 9 of Pentacles here. You're content, even if your life is not perfect. You're still like doing okay mentally. And if people want to know what's the secret, this is the secret. You choose to remain in the present. Yeah, you also think about the future. That's normal, but you understand that doesn't bring much but anxiety. You know, that's all that happens. So yeah, and no peace like home. People should also understand that your home, your own house, is a sacred place. It's your sanctuary, and people should not dare to kind of disrupt it in any way. And they should understand that home is very important to you. So people should really respect that. They should respect it. They should respect your need for your own sanctuary, for your private space. Yeah, people should definitely do that if they want to, like, kind of give back in any way for all that you've done for them. Maybe these are the ways they can do that. All right, so this is all I have for you. Pile 2, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again very soon. Bye. Hello, pile 3, welcome to your reading. Let's see what people need to know about you. Okay, we have the Chariot, 8 of Wands, Queen of Swords, the Devil, Knight of Pentacles. Okay, pile 3. So with you guys, I'm sensing that one thing people need to know about you is that you're just, you know, You love to go around, be it travel, be it just exploring new places, be it discovering new things. You just love to go around, and trying to control you is a big mistake. Though people definitely try to control you. They like to keep you under their wrap because they're afraid that you'll just slip out of their grasp and go and succeed. Some people actually have this fear that one day you'll be super successful and they'll not be able to control you. So what people do is this devil energy, they will constantly put you down, constantly. Like everything you do, people are there to criticize it, and they don't understand that they cannot, like, they're not helping your progress. You guys are meant to succeed. Pile 3 with the Chariot, 8 of Wands, both these cards are talking about success. Both these cards are talking about victory. And the thing is that this message, I feel like, is for all your competition, literally all your competitors out there. They cannot win against you. They just need to know that. Like, if you have a competitor, Pile 3, just show this message to them and be like, you cannot win against me. Okay, so don't even try. Literally, don't try. The people are going to fail if they go against you. People are never going to succeed. It's just not there. You guys have this insane drive about you that you're like, you guys just catapult yourself, like a slingshot kind of a thing. Catapult yourself towards victory. Victory is always meant to be yours. We have Queen of Swords here. Look at this. And Queen of Swords, she's harsh. She's not the nice, gentle queen who's going to be nice to you, all of that stuff. No. This is the queen who's going to cut down the competition and win. Anybody who threatens her, anybody who goes against her, yeah, good luck to them. Good luck to them, because they're not going to succeed. And this is the same thing with you guys, Pile 3. Anybody who's thinking they can go against you and win, they need a reality check. They really need a reality check. On the other hand, this Queen of Swords, this also tells me that another thing that people need to know about you is that you are someone who gives tough love. Okay? And that's a good thing, okay? Not a bad thing. This is not a bad thing, because some people will misunderstand, and some people do misunderstand you, that they think that you are harsh, they think that you're blunt and straightforward, and that you are cold-hearted, that you don't care about a person's emotions, that you don't care about a person's feelings. Pile 3, you care more than people understand. You definitely, I can see it, you care more than people, because this queen has been through a lot. This queen wasn't just born cruel, or wasn't born a tyrant, wasn't born cold-hearted, But through life circumstances, all the hardships that this queen had to go through, she has learned her lesson from those hardships, and that has what kind of made her like this. And it's the same thing with you guys. You guys have experienced the world. You know exactly how harsh the world can be. You know how cruel and cold the world can be. So you have grown up experiencing all of those things. That is why you are like that. You are harsh, you're blunt, you're not afraid to tell the truth. You guys are fearless. Absolutely, completely fearless when it comes to telling the truth. No matter how much it hurts, no matter how bitter it is, you will tell the truth, because you are so sincere. Pile 3, with the people around you, if anybody's coming to ask you for the truth, you will give it to them, no matter if it is something that they don't want to hear. Because for you, it's like, I am sincere to you. I am gonna do my best for you, whether you like it or not. You're like that. And obviously, doing the best for people, loving people, is not all about being all touchy-feely, being complimenting them all the time, being all positive and fluffy all the time. Loving people also involves being honest with people. Loving people also involves telling people when they're wrong. And you guys do that. And people need to know that this is coming from a place of love. You have nothing against anyone, right? You are doing this if you're being tough on someone, if you are being harsh, even if in extreme circumstances you are being harsh on someone. It's not because you hate that person. It's not because you have anything against them. It's because you want that person to understand the truth. You want that person to know the truth. So people need to understand that this whole tough love attitude of yours, it's coming from a place of love. It is because you are sincere. You know, if you are not sincere, you'll give them you'll tell them whatever they want to hear. You know, you'll give them lies and false promises, false hope. You'll be like, yeah, sure, it'll work out for you. Go ahead. But no, you're not like that, because maybe with the devil here, maybe people, like in the past, people kind of lied to you. They lied to you all the time. They lied to control you. They lied because they thought, they're protecting you. They lied because they thought that, you cannot handle the truth or something. Or maybe, you are not going to benefit from the truth or something. Whatever their reasons were. But the point is, they lied. And then you had to deal with the consequences of those lies. So you understand this world better than most people, pile 3. And that is why, you are like that. So people need to know that if there's anybody who's truly sincere to them, truly loyal to them, devoted to them, it is you guys. It is not anybody. It's not that person who is giving them false hope. It is not that person who's giving them this false optimism that things are going to be okay. When things are not going to be okay, you're going to tell that person that no, it's not going to be okay. And you need to prepare yourselves for it. So, guys, I respect you, pile 3. You have immense respect from me. All of my respect goes to you guys, because this takes guts, guys. This is not something that everybody can do. Sometimes people get so emotionally attached to their loved ones that even if they want to tell the truth, they don't, because they're trying to protect their loved ones, and they want their loved ones to be happy. But you're not like that. And that is why I'm saying you guys are so strong, so courageous. People should honestly respect you for this, for telling the truth, for being honest, even if it hurts. People should definitely respect you. And yeah, the devil here, people definitely try and control you, which they really shouldn't. They really shouldn't, because with this 8 of Wands, this Chariot here, you are meant for success. That's why I'm saying your enemies, they don't stand a chance against you. And if you're someone who's doubting yourself at this point, pile 3, this message is for you as well. No matter what happens, you are this Queen of Swords. You're this hardcore energy, pile 3. You really think somebody's going to dare and mess with you? Like, come on. No way. You are meant for success, okay? This is you, this Queen of Swords. She has gotten her success after all the problems, all the competition. It's the same case with you guys. So people should really understand that you're someone who's meant for progress, and they shouldn't try and stop you. They really shouldn't. Because if they support you, then obviously they're going to celebrate your victory, and they'll be in this exclusive club where you are there, where they're there, and you guys are celebrating. But if they're going against you, trying to stop you, trying to control you, then obviously they're not going to be there to celebrate with you guys. Also, with this Knight of Pentacles here, I feel like people should be patient with you guys. People should give you time to, some people can be very impatient with you, pile 3. They're always telling you to hurry up. They're always telling you, oh, you haven't gotten ready already. You're taking so long to, go do something, people, I feel like, should be patient with you, because you understand that rushing something, doing something really quickly, is not the best thing. Sometimes you need to pay attention to detail, and this clearly helps me with this Knight of Pentacles, that you are someone who pays a lot of attention to detail. You're very detail oriented, and tiny things you will point out. Wow, this is a talent. We have Knight of Cups. All right. Then we have the Empress in reverse. We have Six of Wands. Guys, Six of Wands, Eight of Wands, the Chariot. Hello, success. It's all yours. Literally all yours. Six of Cups. Okay, another six coming through. We have, oh my goodness, we have Ten of Pentacles. Guys, look at this. Wow. This is giving me some massive messages that are not related to this. But I'll see if I can get to that. But anyway, so what do people need to know about you? They need to know that despite you being very tough on people, very hardcore, some people even say you are the Ice King or the Ice Queen, you're actually a very emotional person. You're a person who at times, this is this contradiction coming now, okay, Pile 3? So it's the same thing, that at one point, when it depends on the situation you're in, basically, for people who come to you for the truth, who will come to you for guidance, you will be like this Queen of Swords. You will tell them the truth, no matter how painful it is, okay? But on the other hand, with this Knight of Cups here, you are someone who wears their heart on their sleeves. If there's somebody you like, Pile 3, you will go and tell them that I like you, I have feelings for you, I'm interested in you. You're strong enough to make the first move. You are, and you're brave enough to do it. I'm so proud of you. I have massive respect for you guys, Pile 3. I don't know how many times I'm gonna say that, but yeah. So you are not afraid to make the first move. People need to know that, and they should really take some inspiration from you. They really should. Okay. And then with the Six of Cups here, this also tells me that people need to understand, and this thing that they need to know about is that you guys, Pile 3, you are an excellent friend. Excellent friend, because an excellent friend is sincere, is loyal, is not afraid to tell you that you're wrong, is not afraid to tell you to go and apologize to the other person. And if somebody says something bad about you, oh boy, oh boy, yeah, this friend is not going to be okay with that. You guys are not going to be okay with that. So people need to understand just how sincere you are. And on the other hand, with the Six of Cups here, Six of Cups basically is like, thinking of the past, reminiscing, nostalgia, all of those things. So this also tells me that people need to understand that you value old things. Like maybe you're interested in antique things or vintage stuff, cars, dresses, whatever. But you love those things. And also with this Ten of Pentacles, you guys can see there's a grandfather, there's this family, all of that stuff. So you are someone who loves things that are passed down from generation to generation, like heirlooms and stuff. You hold them, you love them. So if somebody wants to give you a gift, maybe they should give you something antique if they can afford it, because antique things are expensive. Vintage things are expensive, but people need to understand that they need to know that, yeah, you value the things you've had, you value the past. You don't necessarily stay in the past, Pile 3, but you value it. You have learned your lessons. Queen of Swords, once again, you've learned your lessons from the past, and you cherish it. Even if you've been through painful experiences at this point in life, you're like, you're grateful for those experiences, those hardships, because they taught you so much. Initially, when you were going through those things, yeah, not fun at all. But now looking back, you're like, yeah, those experiences made me who I am today. They made me stronger. They taught me so much. So you value the past. You really hold it, you cherish it. You don't get stuck in it, but you cherish it. Okay. Some of you, yeah, some of you guys might, because we have the devil energy. Some of you guys might get stuck in the past, but that's in a more positive sense. I'm sensing that you just think about that, yeah, good old days, kind of like that. But I just feel like you value vintage things, value antique things, old things. So yeah, people need to know that about you, okay? And then, like I was saying, 6 of Wands here. Victory is yours. And this card also tells me that just the way, like I keep saying that I respect you guys, people should also respect you. Pile 3, they need to understand, they need to know, no matter whether they like it or not, they need to know this, that you are someone who's meant to be respected. You deserve massive, massive respect of everybody's respect. That's what you deserve. And yeah, don't even bother going against you. They shouldn't bother. They shouldn't. If they should just get another hobby or something. This Empress in reverse, this is kind of telling me that, one, despite the card being reversed, the main essence of the card, the meaning, the card cannot be ignored. The symbolism cannot be ignored, is the fact that you are abundant. You're abundant in terms of your success. But I feel like people try and kind of, steal your abundance. They really can't stand you. They think that if they'll take away your resources, they'll take away your privileges, then they can control you. I feel like I'm just laughing because I'm thinking of those people who think that just by taking away your phone privileges or taking control of your bank account, they can control you. They might be able to control one aspect of your life, but you're someone who will find a way, who will find a way to make things work. Because we have fire energy coming through, we have water energy coming through. Both these elements, they cannot be controlled. You know all about how fire spreads. You know all about how water spreads. So they cannot be controlled. Similarly, the same case here. People think that by taking away your monetary privileges, taking away your resources, they can control you. They can bend you to their will. They cannot. They shouldn't even try. And then with the 10 of Pentacles, this also tells me that another thing that people should know about you, Pile 3, is that you value family. You value relationships, and you value your home. Anything related to your home, your family, whoa. You hold it in high regard, you respect it, and you will do anything for your family. You will do anything for your loved ones. And for your home is very important to you, like the house that you live in. It's very important. And you want to provide a safe home to your family, to your kids, whatever. It's very important to you. Okay, we have milk and honey, guys. Abundance coming through. Rainbow, yay. We have coming. I just said your family is important, and then we get this card. I swear I'm not doing this on purpose, Pile 3. I swear. Okay. And then we have message in a bottle. Okay, so community right here, very important. You are as much as you are independent, you value relationships, Pile 3. People need to understand that. They cannot just come and throw this accusation at you that you don't care about people, that you are selfish, that all you do is care about yourselves. You don't care about people's feelings. Like I'm saying, you are someone who wears their heart on their sleeves. You are such an emotional person, and in a good way. I'm not saying in a bad way, but you're such an emotional, beautiful person that you don't want the person to cry afterwards, right? That's why you're harsh to the person and you're telling them the painful truth at this point when they're coming for it. When they're asking for it, you're telling them that because you don't want them to suffer. So yeah, this clearly tells me that not only are you sincere to your family, you value your family, your relationships, but you value the people around you. You value your community. You have a strong sense of community. You have a strong sense of keeping people together. Yeah. Wow. And then, of course, milk and honey. This also clearly tells me that, yeah, you guys are meant for abundance. You guys are meant for success. And you, people shouldn't be jealous of your abundance. And people shouldn't even try taking away your abundance because they're not going to succeed. They're not. It's all meant for you. When something is meant for you, pile 3, no one can take it away. No one can. No one can make a difference. No one can even cause a dent in that thing, be it good or bad. If it's meant for you, it's going to come to you. We have a message in the bottle. Now, this is kind of telling me that you have this tells me that, you have connections overseas, all over the world. People need to know about that it's not just the immediate people, like the people around you that are your people. You know people all over the world, and you are good at it. You are a charming person who is loved by everyone. So you are very good at making connections. You're very good. And this also tells me that you will make a very good influencer, like a social media influencer or something, because if you are into that, social media and all, actively working on it, you will have a really far reach. People all across the world will know you at one point. People need to understand that. All right. So this is all I have for you. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again very soon. Bye. Hi, Pile 4. Welcome to your reading. Let's see what people need to know about you. We have Page of Pentacles, 5 of Swords, the World, the Fool, and the Sun. Okay. All right, Pile 4. So what I'm seeing for you guys, Pile 4, one thing people need to know about you, that I don't know what your age is, regardless of your age, you have this childlike energy. Either in the past your inner child was neglected, or in your childhood you guys were neglected, or you just didn't have the ideal childhood. Maybe it wasn't that pretty or something. So, but even if you had the perfect childhood, but there's this childlike energy about you guys. No matter how old you get, no matter even if you're ancient, you will be a child. Like, you will always be curious about the world. You will always see the world with wonder, eyes filled with wonder. You will always be in awe of the new things that you come across, new experiences that come in your life. You will always enjoy adventure, whatever adventure life throws at you. You experience life like a child, Pile 4. And that's a really adorable thing. Like, I'm just like, oh, you guys are so adorable. But people also need to understand that, like, at normal circumstances, a child is meant to be protected. A child is meant to be kept safe. And people need to understand that about you as well. That people need to know this about you, that you are meant to be protected. You're meant to be kept safe. You're meant to be kept safe and protected like a child. I'm not saying that they should treat you like a child and not take you seriously, but they should understand that you're someone who's so pure in the way they experience life. When you like something, Pile 4, it's gonna be like, people can see it. You're so expressive, like your face is gonna be so expressive. Even if, I'm not saying that, oh, you're gonna be giggling and laughing and shrieking all over the place, but even if you're not smiling, or you're keeping your face void of emotion and everything, there's gonna be the certain happiness in your eyes, a certain light, a certain sparkle in your eyes that will tell people that you're happy. So regardless of how you do it, whether you are so expressive, you are running around happy, jolly, letting everyone know, or you're someone who won't do that, who would like to experience that joy internally. But the point is that people will know. People need to know that you experience this world like a child, and that's why they need to protect you as well. Like, coming from a sincere point of view, Once again, not that, I don't know, I hope I'm not messing this up, but I hope you guys understand that, like how we protect children from harm, from everything, people should do the same to you. And maybe this message is coming because people don't do that for you. People don't keep you safe. People don't protect you. You all your life you had to look out for yourself. You had to keep yourself safe. You had to kind of protect yourself from everything, every bad thing that ever came your way. So this is something that people need to know, that you are such a pure soul. Children, that's the word associated with children, right? Pure, innocent, curious, all of those things. That is what you guys are. You guys are pure, and that your purity needs to be kept safe. Your purity needs to be protected. Not just that you have to look out for yourself, Pile 4, but people around you need to know that, yeah, they shouldn't let that child die. Because that is your personality. You're like the sun, you're like this expressive, beautiful ball of happiness. You are this bundle of joy. And if possible for you, you would go around spreading joy to the whole world. The world card is here. If it's possible for you, that's all you'll do. You will just go around making everybody happy. Because I feel like people's happiness is really important to you, Pile 4. And some people, with the Fool here, some people will say, oh, you're so stupid, you're so reckless, even at this age, whatever your age is, Pile 4. Even at this age, you're not taking life seriously. People just expect you to take life seriously when it's not meant to be taken seriously. Because if you start taking life seriously, then you will lose all joy of life. And I'm not saying that you're immature or that you're foolish, that you don't take life seriously and that is why you get in trouble. No, but, it's just that, people kind of say that to you, and you shouldn't do that. You shouldn't listen to them. You really shouldn't. Pile 4. And with this 5 of Swords here, I can clearly see that people really put you down. People really... every time you're happy, somebody will come and criticize you. Every time you try to take joy in something, even if it's a simple thing, suppose you're just having ice cream, and you're so happy that you're getting to have ice cream, somebody will come and make fun of you and be like, why are you so happy about having ice cream? And Pile 4, I want you to understand that that says more about them than it says about you. I mean, you're just enjoying life. What's the harm in that? What's so bad about enjoying life? If they're not able to enjoy life, they shouldn't stop you. People shouldn't. And I feel like even if people try and stop you, it's not going to work. It's not. Because you're just inherently born with this nature, You're inherently like this. You are so in tune with your inner child that you allow it to come out and play. You don't suppress it. You don't suppress your inner child. And that is a beautiful thing. Also, at the same time, this whole childlike children, another word for children associated with children is vulnerability. So this also tells me that you guys are vulnerable, like in the emotional sense, like you wear your heart on your sleeves. You're very expressive. Like if you don't like something, it's gonna be, people will know. If you do like something, people will know, so people should be really protective of you. I'm just gonna repeat that as much as I can. People should be very protective of you. You are like this precious treasure, that needs to be kept safe. And this also tells me that, you are like so valuable. So if there's somebody, because I can clearly see people putting you down, people saying all sorts of horrible, mean things to you. But they shouldn't do that. They really shouldn't. They're just hurting you. And I just feel like with this 5 of Swords here, because this is like, even if you're cheating, if you're hurting, manipulating people, you're not going to succeed. So all those people who try to hurt you, I feel like, yeah, karma's gonna come to them. I'm not saying, I'm not wishing ill on them or anything, but karma's karma. And you are this precious gift to the world from the universe. So people should definitely cherish you. They should definitely value you more than they already do. And this also tells me that another thing people need to know about you is that you're a very creative individual, pile 4, very creative. You're always coming up with new ideas. Your head is full of new ideas. And sometimes what happens is that you start something and then you get another idea and then you start working on that new idea. And then you get a third one and a fourth one, and you just leave the current ones that you're working on and then you start working on the new one. So people kind of get really frustrated with you and they're like, can you just finish this one thing? So that might be a little hard for you, but you can try, but people need to understand that, yeah, you are a very creative individual and you will keep getting new ideas. And the sun also talks about success. So we also have the world here. So obviously the sun gives that light to the world. So I feel like this is what you guys are meant to do in this world. People need to know that you are the light in this world. And I feel like you guys are so knowledgeable, pile 4. Another thing people need to know about you is that you are very knowledgeable. You have a lot of information about everything. You can literally have a conversation on literally any topic. Whether you're interested in it or not, you will have information on it. So I feel like, because light is like, like when you're giving out knowledge, people, you say that, oh, you're enlightened. Enlightenment, knowledge, all of that stuff. So this is, I feel like, when you start giving out knowledge, when you start giving out your knowledge, it's gonna spread worldwide. Like, that's the kind of potential you guys have, pile 4. Like, can you believe that? Then we have the devil. Okay. King of Swords. Justice. The Star. And 5 of Wands. Okay. So, all right. So, with the devil here, this clearly tells me, like I'm saying, you're like this forever child, right? So instead of people saying that you're like a child, pure and curious and all of that, people kind of twist that into a negative thing, and they go like, oh, you're so immature, you don't know anything, you're so foolish, all you do is make mistakes, you will never learn, when will you grow up? They say all of these things to you, pile 4. And you know why they do that? It is because by saying all those things, they can control you. If they're able to control your mind, because the more they say those things, there will come a point, because that is natural, that's how things work. There will come a point when you will start internalizing those words. You will start believing them. You will start accepting them until to the point, unless it stops, there will come a point when those negative beliefs will become a part of your personality. And then, yeah, it's going to be difficult to unlearn all of those things. So I feel like people do that. People say all of these things, that you're immature and you don't take life seriously and you need to grow up, all of that stuff, because they want to control you. They want that. They want to control this sun energy that is you guys, pile 4. So you people need to kind of, put a stop to it. And people need to know that they just cannot control you, because we have King of Swords, we have justice coming through. Like I was saying, karma, people who wronged you, I feel like people really shouldn't mess with you, pile 4, because life is not going to spare them, because like I'm saying, you're a blessing from the universe. And if somebody kind of not appreciates a blessing that is coming straight from the cosmos, then the cosmos are not happy. They don't like that. And then they're like, okay, if you don't appreciate what I've given you, then fine. Maybe I'll take it back, right? So it's the same thing. So people who don't value you, who don't appreciate you, all that you are, yeah, justice. Justice will come. And right now, if you think that, oh, there's no such thing as justice, there's no justice in the world, justice might take its time, but it'll come. It'll come, pile 4. So people who are saying all of those things, people who've been putting you down all your lives, yeah, no, you should just ignore that, and you should literally let the universe handle it, because you are this gift from the universe. So obviously when somebody is kind of rejecting that gift, the universe is going to deal with them. So you don't worry, pile 4. You don't worry. Okay. So King of Swords, this also tells me that another thing that people with this King of Swords, a lot of times with this devil right here next to the King of Swords, this also tells me that oftentimes people become a tyrant towards you, you know. They become controlling to the point of being abusive. They're controlling what you wear. They're controlling what you eat. They're controlling every other aspect of your life. They're acting like tyrants. But justice is going to come, okay? So you just focus on being this beautiful, happy person that you are, pile 4, okay? Because you're like this star, you know, wherever you go. And you guys can see this water pitcher. So in the normal, this is just one here, but normally there are 2. I think this is the second one. So normally in the regular Rider-Waite depiction, it is said that it is the water is being poured from 2 different pitchers, 2 different directions, right? It's the same thing. Wherever you go, you're like this water. You know, you bring life wherever you go. You literally create life. I feel like you guys, with this water here, I feel like, because water gives plants energy, nutrition, and all of that, we have the sun here. I'm getting the word photosynthesis in my mind. I'm literally getting that word, photosynthesis, and it's all about, you know, how plants generate their food and nutrition and everything from the soil, water, the sunlight, all of those things, and you're it. That's what I'm saying. Wherever you go, you bring life. You are life, pile 4. So people who've lost trust, or who've lost faith in this world, who've lost faith in life, whenever you go, you rejuvenate that faith. People look at you and they start having hope again, because the star is the card of hope. Wherever you go, you spread hope, pile 4. I'm getting the word light of hope. Like, that used to be a school where I used to I know a place. Okay. So you are that hope for people, for this world. So never stop being your happy self, pile 4. Now, if people have a problem with it, that shows that they need to heal. That shows that they're the ones in trouble, that your happiness is bothering them. That shows that they need healing. They need love. There's nothing wrong with you, and I don't want you guys to think that there is. Okay? And then we have 5 of Wands. This clearly tells me people get into a lot of arguments with you, only because they want to try and control you. Every day, people hate it when you're free, when you're happy, when you are, you know, carefree, all happy-go-lucky, no care in the world. People hate that because people are somewhere jealous that you get to be happy and they don't. It's not that you don't go through problems. You've suffered your fair share. But despite that, you've managed to hold on to your light, pile 4. Do you understand how strong you guys are? Because people lose faith in life so fast when they're going through a tough time. But you guys didn't do that. Even if you lost hope, you regained it. You gained it back. You went ahead and got a hold of your light. You did not let your light dim away, and you never should. Okay? So let's see what else we have for you. Exchanging gifts. Like I'm saying, you guys are a gift from the universe. And if people don't appreciate you, they don't value you, then you know what the universe will do. Exchanging gifts, of course. We have flexible. and we have breathe. Okay. So people should give you this chance to explore new avenues, you know? Like I'm saying, people shouldn't really put you in a box. They shouldn't be like, this is it. This is all you are. This is all you can do. No. With the flexible here, this really tells me that people should allow you to stretch your muscles, your creative muscles, your interests, whatever they are. People should definitely give you a chance to explore those, because you, like I'm saying, you're a very creative individual. A lot of creative ideas you've got. So people should allow you to explore those, even if they're crazy, even if they're gonna fail. People should definitely give you the chance to explore new ideas. That is, I feel like that is essential for your growth, for your well-being, mental health, physical health. That is important. And another thing people should know about you, and maybe you should also know this about yourself, pile 4, is that you should give yourself time to exercise. Spend some time exercising, because that will really do wonders for your health. On the other hand, we have breathe. So this also tells me that people should give you the freedom to do whatever you want, like keeping in mind the social boundaries and stuff. You should be free to do whatever you want. Trying to control you is never going to help anyone, not them, and definitely not you. So you need to be given this room to breathe. You should be given your own space, okay? And that also includes even when you're with your friends. As much as your friends love you, they should also understand that you need your own time, you need your own space to recharge, you know? So they should give you that space. They should give you that room to breathe. And maybe some of you guys might have some breathing related issues like asthma or something. If that is the case, your friends should also, or the people around you, they should know that about you as well, so that they can help you if the need arises, so that they're there for you. They should be made aware of that. But this thing is telling me that, you know, people should give you the time, give you that space, so that you can be by yourself, that you can explore your creative energies. Of that stuff, you can explore new ideas and make a true difference, because when you never know which idea of yours can literally change the world, pile 4. All right, so this is all I have for you, pile 4. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again very soon. Bye.